Sara was a professional matchmaker who prided herself on finding the perfect partners for her clients. She had a knack for reading people and knowing what they wanted in a relationship. She had a 100% success rate and a long waiting list of hopeful singles. Jake was a notorious prankster who loved to make fun of Sara's profession. He thought it was a scam and a waste of time. He enjoyed teasing her and making bets with her about her matches. He always lost, but he didn't care. He secretly had a crush on Sara, but he didn't know how to tell her. One day, Jake decided to pull a prank on Sara. He created a fake profile on her website and pretended to be a wealthy businessman looking for love. He filled out the questionnaire with ridiculous answers and uploaded a photo of a handsome model. He hoped that Sara would fall for his trap and set him up with a terrible date. Sara, however, was not fooled. She recognized Jake's writing style and his sense of humor. She decided to play along and teach him a lesson. She matched him with a woman who seemed to be his ideal match: beautiful, smart, and adventurous. She sent him an email with the details of his date and waited for his reaction. Jake was surprised and impressed by Sara's choice. He thought she had finally met her match. He decided to go on the date and see what would happen. He borrowed a suit from his friend and rented a car to match his fake profile. He drove to the restaurant where he was supposed to meet his date. He walked in and looked around. He saw a woman sitting at a table near the window. She was stunning. She had long blonde hair, blue eyes, and a dazzling smile. She wore a red dress that hugged her curves. She looked like a movie star. Jake felt his heart skip a beat. He walked over to her and introduced himself. "Hi, I'm Jake. You must be Amanda." She smiled and shook his hand. "Hi, Jake. I'm so glad you're here. You look even better than your photo." Jake felt a surge of confidence. He pulled out a chair and sat down. He looked into her eyes and felt a connection. He thought he had hit the jackpot. They started talking and laughing. They had a lot in common. They liked the same movies, music, and books. They shared their dreams and aspirations. They flirted and complimented each other. They ordered food and wine and enjoyed their meal. They had a wonderful time. Jake couldn't believe his luck. He thought Sara had made a mistake. He thought he had found the perfect woman. He decided to ask her out again. "Amanda, I have to tell you something. I really like you. You're amazing. I want to see you again. Can I have your number?" Amanda smiled and nodded. She took out a pen and wrote something on a napkin. She handed it to him and winked. "Sure, Jake. I like you too. You're awesome. Here's my number. Call me anytime." Jake felt a rush of happiness. He took the napkin and looked at it. He saw a phone number and a name. But it wasn't Amanda. It was Sara. He looked up and saw Sara standing at the door. She was holding a camera and a sign that said, "Gotcha." She laughed and waved at him. She had a smug look on her face. "Hi, Jake. How was your date? Did you have fun? Did you like Amanda? She's my cousin, by the way. She's an actress. She agreed to help me with my prank. I hope you don't mind. I just wanted to show you that matchmaking is not a joke. It's a serious business, and I'm the best at it." Jake felt a mix of emotions. He felt angry, embarrassed, and betrayed. But he also felt something else. He felt admiration, respect, and attraction. He realized that Sara had outsmarted him. She had played him like a fiddle. She had matched him with the perfect woman, herself. He got up and ran to the door. He caught up with Sara and grabbed her arm. He looked into her eyes and smiled. "Sara, I have to tell you something. I really like you. You're amazing. You're the best matchmaker in the world. You matched me with the perfect woman, yourself. Can I have your number?" Sara was speechless. She didn't know what to say. She looked at him and saw sincerity, honesty, and affection. She felt a spark. She felt a connection. She felt a match. She smiled and nodded. She took out a pen and wrote something on a napkin. She handed it to him and winked. Sure, Jake. I like you too. You're awesome. You're the best prankster in the world. You pranked me into liking you. Here's my number. Call me anytime. Jake felt a rush of happiness. He took the napkin and looked at it. He saw a phone number and a name. It was Sara. He kissed her and hugged her. He thanked her for the best date of his life. They walked out of the restaurant hand in hand. They laughed and kissed. They had a wonderful time. They didn't know that the fairy who had been watching them from the beginning was smiling and clapping. She had a satisfied look on her face. Hi, I'm Faye. I'm a fairy matchmaker. I like to help people find love. I saw Jake and Sara and I knew they were perfect for each other, but they were too stubborn and proud to admit it. So I decided to help them. I gave them a little push. I made them prank each other. I made them fall in love. I hope they don't mind. I just wanted to show them that love is not a joke. It's a serious business, and I'm the best at it. Hold on a sec. I need to adjust the lighting on my ego after that performance. Adjusts imaginary lights. Okay, we good. So, did you fall for this accidental love story like Jake fell for, well, himself? Don't worry. It's perfectly normal. Just like subscribing to this channel and hitting that like button is perfectly normal. Think of it as oxygen for this content king or queen. I'm inclusive. Speaking of oxygen, remember that awesome love story video floating above like a cloud of Cupid's pheromones? Go click it. Trust me, it's got more twists and turns than a pretzel factory after a yoga retreat. And if you're still here, well, you must be a glutton for punishment. Or maybe you have a crush on this charming voice. In that case, I'm flattered. But seriously, hit that subscribe button and let's be YouTube besties. We can talk matchmakers, pranks, and who makes the best virtual kissy faces. Until next time, remember, love is like a rogue pigeon. Unpredictable, messy. But sometimes it lands on your windowsill and makes you smile. Or in this case, it falls for you on camera. Now go spread some love and maybe share this video with someone who needs a good accidental laugh. Peace out, lovebirds!